Hi everyone. I would like to explain you how to use the formula VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. We will start from the VLOOKUP and then I will explain the second formulas. Well, VLOOKUP, this is the vertical looking and it's as usually it's need to compare the two lists or to complete two lists or to complete one list with information from another list. Well, in overall, I think you get the point. Um, I would like to explain how to use it on example. Look in this table. This is let's tell this is the basic price list, and this is the order from the client. For example, client ordered the position with a number 136, and we need to give him a feedback what price and what size for this SKU yeah, we will provide him. So to put here to fill this information, so we basically need to fill this information, not blue one second, gray one. We need to fill this information. It's in these columns. Well, to do that we will use the ID should to be 1. I mean, I will show you. We will start and you will saw. Well, we start to use the formula VLOOKUP. So you can press on this ampersand and you will find the function arguments. Well, function consists from 4 arguments, and we will start from the last one because it's the most easily. Remember, it's always must be 0. Yep, I never don't use it in another way. So first, lookup value. So for this function we need to say what argument we will look in another table. We will look at the ID parameter. So our formula is in this cell. I tell, okay, this is the ID parameter for this cell. Then it's ask us table array. Well, table array can be absolutely different. You can select all columns, you can select only this table. Only one important rule, remember that this is, I think this is one of the minus of this formula, but this is the basic stuff. If you wanna then you select the table array, always start from ID parameter. So in this case I will select it like that. So I will select range from B4 until D10. Then it asks what column index number is. Well, look, there is this table have a columns. In this case it's 3 column, right? So the ID parameter is always will be in the first, and we for this case we need a column number 2, the price. It's calculate the columns calculated always inside of the range what you select. If you select this range, this will be column number 1. If you will select all list, the range number 1 will be A, because you select all list. But in this case we tell about this particular range. So I tell I need the column number 2 with prices. That's all. I press OK, and as you can see, it's returned me 5, what equal to the parameter number 1. Then I copy it and paste it in another rows. Let's put it here 8, and you can see what for parameter number 3 it's return 8, for parameter number 6 it's return 3. So everything what equal to the requested ID, it was returned. If we tell about the minuses of this formula, is that what if you have, well, it's not the minuses, but you need to know that if you have the 2 unique parameters, then VLOOKUP will return you only first one. Look, in this case I select I make duplicates with ID number 6, and price for one is 3, and for second price it's 9, but it's returned only 3 because the 3 in the beginning. When we tell about VLOOKUP run from the beginning to from the up to down, from to up to down, and at the moment then it's find their argument, it's return the requested volume, and yeah, and stop to work. So if it will be in opposite way, for example, first will be 9 and then 3, as you can see it will be 9 here as well. So be careful and be sure what articles, the unique fields in the table what you use are present, so it shouldn't be duplicates. Then one more thing, for example, we wouldn't have in all parameter with this ID. For example, I delete number 6 and it's returned me mistake. So it's mean what in that list there is no ID with a number 6. So it's good to know as well. Well, here we complete the VLOOKUP for price, and one more time let's make a VLOOKUP for column size. So we press VLOOKUP, press this ampersand, have a function arguments, and then it's asked what is the volume, what is the value what we will looking for. This is ID, and it asks where we will use we will try to find it in this table. Then it asks what column. For the size, this is a column number 3, this is the 1, this is the 2, and this is the column number 3. And range lookup always 0. So now we have fillet information by the VLOOKUP. Sometimes, well, life is difficult, right? Sometimes we have a table in the opposite way, in transfer way. For example, like here. This is the same table, but ID parameters are going not from up to down, they're going from left to right. We have a price, we have a size. And again, we need to fill the price and we need to fill the size. For example, for ID 2 and for ID 3, for example. For this kind of requests, we need to use the formula HLOOKUP, horizontal looking. So this is, if you understand how work VLOOKUP, it wouldn't be difficult for you, because basically this is the same. So press this ampersand, have arguments, first of all, that ask what is the lookup value. This is number 2 in this case, ID. And it's ask what table array. We select table array, and here very important, the first one column in the top should be your ID number. So if you remember, here it should be in the left side, here it should be in the top. Then after this one, it's ask row index. So the same like with a column, but it asks what row I should to return from this table. For price, we need a number 2, and guess what? Always 0. So as you can see, for price with ID number 2, we have a 3. For ID with 3, we have a 5. Everything is right. Then we do the same, but for size. We tell what we need ID, we tell what we need find it in this table, and we tell what row index should to be number 3 and 0. And what we have in the end, the correct data from the table. Well, I hope you understand and you enjoy my explanation. If you like the video, please subscribe. If you have any question, please leave them in comments to this video. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.